Hi, get ready with me. I am so sorry that I am super late, but nevertheless we are here. We're getting ready. We have lots of things to do today. We have lots of meetings to do and videos and all that stuff. So we need to look our best and we need to look neutral. That's kind of cute though. Sorry, I'm looking at two outfits and I don't know what to pick. So maybe you guys can pick for me. So let's start getting ready. Like, what is this here? That makes no sense to me. I'm going to use... That wisdom can bring a man to honor when thou dost embrace her. It's so weird. Did I get hurt? Are we together? Like Ruth held on to Naomi, I'm not leaving you. I have seen the value of your presence in my life. Your God will be my God. Hi, sorry. I feel like this eyebrow has been weird for so long now. It's like, did I hit myself? Like, I don't like it. It's really being weird. So we're gonna fix that. Like, oh, it has to be the hair. This is the formula. God gives us and we ignore him and then we keep searching around. Verse 9. Weird though. That's what the Bible says. She shall give to thy head, hallelujah, an ornament of grace. A crown of glory shall she deliver. Who is the she here? Wisdom. Wisdom. That for embracing wisdom, it can veto your background. It can veto any other thing in your life, okay, brothers and sisters, and bring you to this possibility. This is a realm that we all desire to get there. The Bible tells you that the way to get there is wisdom. Are we together? Yes. The Bible says through wisdom. Thank you. I'm just trying to fix my brows because I feel like it's really scary. Brothers and sisters, you see, was built and is being maintained by wisdom. Every great man and woman you acknowledge are okay, at least a little bit better. Hey Erica, I remember you, Erica. How are you, girlie? Of course I remember you. Erica, is that how your name is spelled in Arabic? Like your username, or are you using something different? I was listening to Pat Robertson, the founder of CBN 700 Club, and he said as a young man, when he was about to start ministry, he said he went to the Lord. He said, I have to get ready quickly. This is going to be a very fast get ready with me. Like, I should be done in 20 minutes. The only thing is I don't know what to pick. So we're going to start. We're going to start with moisturizing our hair because we actually did just take a shower. The reason why I take 2 showers a day, and I don't say that just to be like, oh, because I'm so clean. No, it's not really. I literally just water. But the reason why I take 2 showers a day is literally, I really saw strange things now. What do you mean? What happened? Oh, this is actually, believe it or not, on Amazon storefront, which the link is in the bio. It's the Afro-G spray. Oh, Stranger Things. That's what you're watching right now? Oh, Erica. Oh, Eric. But are you talking about Erica from Stranger Things? Because there is an Erica in there. They're not? In season 2? The spirit of wisdom. Yes. Deuteronomy chapter 34 and verse 9. Yeah. The reason why Joshua excelled was not just that he was anointed. Joshua always. Alright, so next. Oh, yeah, I'm going to show it to you guys again. It's the Afro-G Keratin Green Team Reconstructor. It is on my Amazon storefront. It's on my relaxed hair care, actually. But I might switch it back to put it on my natural because it's protein. I need some protein because my hair is falling. Not because it's like bad, it's just that it's really overhydrated, which is fine, but now it needs protein. Next, I'm going to use my RS olive oil, incredibly rich oil moisturizing
hair lotion, incredibly rich oil moisturizing hair lotion infused with castor oil. I'm gonna shake this first.
Israel hearkened unto him, and he did as the Lord commanded Moses. Joshua, full of the spirit of wisdom. Joshua,
my makeup brushes are clean. They look beautiful. They look so good. Like, they look brand new. Everything is clean, so I'm really excited. I've reorganized my trolley one more time, and I feel productive. I do want to make an announcement. There's a few announcements actually. So I'm just gonna. There's no in no particular order necessarily. But first of all, like the hair lotion I was using, the RS incredibly rich olive oil moisturizing hair lotion infused with castor oil is on my Amazon storefront. By the way, but that's one of the announcements. The link is in the bio. I changed the title to the link in the bio to what's it called? To Shop Barbara's Essentials, because those are everything. Those links are every single thing that I do, that I use, that helps me productive and efficient as best as I can be, or that's going to help. I don't know. We're trying it out. You try different things, and you see what works, you see what sticks. You just stay consistent in whatever you try, and then you can go back, reevaluate, and see what works. That's how that works. So yeah, so if you check out the links that are in my channel, in the bio, because I've added 2 links, but we'll talk about the first one. It would have the Shop Barbara Essentials. So this is where you get the Mielle Organic Rosemary Leave-In Conditioner, Leave-In Strengthening Conditioner. Strengthening Leave-In Conditioner, sorry, by Mielle Organics, and that you can find it on my Amazon storefront. I like to put 2 of this. This weekend we are actually we are going to deep condition our hair this weekend actually. Yeah. So it's just gonna be shampoo and then deep condition. That's it. It's not gonna be the whole like shabam. Maybe it should be though. So we're gonna shampoo our hair, we're gonna deep condition, and then we're gonna condition our hair. Sure. Why not? That sounds good. I used to always do it with the 3 of them, and it was actually really nice. Yeah, because when I'm looking at pictures of my hair when I was relaxed, I think the combination that I was doing my hair, moisturizing, it wasn't that bad. Last but not least, I'm gonna seal it up with the Mielle Organic Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair and Scalp Oil. Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil, sorry. I don't use too much, I actually just use 1 drop of rosemary rinse. And this is good for thickening your hair. I warm it up a little bit. It's good to make your hair just stronger, healthier, longer, promotes hair growth because it's biotin. Rosemary is really good for like balding as well. Like, just stop it. You shouldn't use it all the time, especially if you have like thinner hair. But if you have my hair texture, you can use it for daily. I've recently started also using, what's it called? I've recently also started, okay, that's neither here nor there. We'll get to that later. But yeah, this is the Rosemary Mint Strengthening Leave-In Rosemary Mint Hair and Scalp Strengthening Oil that is on my Amazon storefront. The link is in the bio on my channel. We're going to go ahead and use some hand sanitizer. Because you don't want to have greasy hands when you go and do your face. So I'm just going to go ahead and dry my hands off right now because they are clearly full of hand sanitizer. So I'll be right back. But there is something being engaged to produce that outcome. You may not understand Perfect. My hands are now clean and they're ready to go for the next step. We are now about to, first I want to put some lip balm because my lip felt very chapped. I'm using the Isso lip balm in pink champagne. Love it. Love it. That is on Amazon storefront too. So yeah, the next thing I would say is that other things are coming out. From now on, as you guys can hear, and you guys know this, if you're in this channel, then you definitely love God too. Love Jesus. But I'm Christian. I have a fellowship with God, and the best way to have a fellowship with God is to grow your faith and to really understand His Word is by hearing the Word of God and reading the Word of God, right? Which is why I like to always do videos about, if you guys can go through my channel, there are sections that you guys will see that I am. If the spirit of wisdom comes upon your ministry will change in a way. Not just from human. Oh wait, I have no choice. I'm like, oh, which one am I gonna do? I literally have no choice. This makes more sense, first of all. And I have a presentation on stuff, and I don't think I've used this one before. Oh no, it's up, sorry. I'm not a social media person, but the Lord spoke to me, revealing the strategy for the next level of ministry. And this is what the Lord told me. I said, Lord, how will your word get to people and all of that? Yes, we're going to have a TV ministry, but that's for another time. But how is it going to happen? And this is what the Lord told me. My heart's just like racing with this story. You don't upload messages online. And the Lord said, this is the strategy. Don't sell any message. Let the messages be packaged and put it online. I will give it wings to the ends of the earth. Oh, Jesus. Never makes sense then. What is this? Oh, download heavy MPs of an audio, not video. When somebody can buy a CD and slot it. Who do you think you are? But when His wisdom comes in, powerful. Sorry. Go round Jericho 7 times. Just go round. It has never been done, oh God. Just go round. And at the 7th time, that act of wisdom. Sorry, like I was saying, if you love God like I do, the best way to grow with God is by listening to the Word of God, hearing the Word of God, and reading the Word of God. I know the first two sound the same. So, because they do sound the same, because they pretty much the same, what you would need to do is that you want to listen to sermons, which is what I love to do. Listen to, you know, worship music, listen to sermons, teaching, whatever. Listen to the Word of God. You can be sharing testimony, listen to people's testimonies, anytime, anything that's audio. I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer in number 30. And I prime my eyelids because my lids are a little darker. So this will help the color of the eyeshadow to really pop. It is 10:50. So we're going to get a little faster. Trust me. Okay. Many Christian homes that is very clear the spirit of wisdom is not there. The decisions are always leading to pain. The decisions are always leading to. This is just so. I'm happy I listened to this because I don't know if you guys are blessed today, but I know I feel so blessed just hearing this word. I cleaned my beauty blender. Woo! Sorry, I'm so excited because I can look at it, show it, be like, boom. Clean beauty blender. I have a video up recently, actually, about how I cleaned it. It's not even that far, and it smells amazing. It's been 2-3 days since it's been drying, so it's perfect. They're perfect. I put them in a new clear plastic bag because they deserve an upgrade. They deserve an upgrade. Amazing. I'm very happy. So now we're gonna go ahead and blend it out. Blend it out. They're so dry right now, actually. What am I saying? Like, this color pops much more because this is the authentic color, but it's okay. Is God challenging us? Who is calling my name more? Jesus is calling my name more. There is no day that Okay, so this can take me 20 minutes or so, but that's fine. Anyways, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So yes, this is found on my Amazon storefront. The link is in the bio on my channel. It says Shop Barbara Essentials, and this is obviously an essential. Hi! Hi, Livy. How are you? Hi, Olivia. Nice to see you, girly. Nice to see you. Popping by. Very nice to see you. Every time I see a like, I know my girlies up in here. Right now, I'm just setting my eye with the Fit Me Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in Hazelnut. I can't stay long because it's my dad's birthday. Okay, well, tell your dad from the Barbara Get Ready With Me community, we say happy birthday. And he was like, what? That's weird. But like a future Olympian is saying happy birthday. Happy birthday to Olivia's dad. I wish him all the best. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. And I definitely don't blame you for not being able to stay any longer. This setting powder is just beautiful. I think I just released a video about it. But yeah, this is the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. Love it. That is on my Amazon storefront. This is on my Amazon storefront. Mine's in hazelnut. Honey's not bad too. I have tried in honey, but that is on my Amazon storefront. Beautiful. Next, we're going to start going in, and let me show you the brushes now. Beautiful. Look at this. This looks new, doesn't it? I cleaned it. Does this not look like 2014 YouTube? Well, you guys weren't a part of that, because a lot of you guys were probably born before. After, sorry. Yeah, just so clean. If you guys were there before, Liv, you see this. I don't know if Liv's still here, but she sees this. This is clean. Do you cop this? Give me a red heart if you cop this. This is clean. Clean. So we're done with this. Anyways, whew, I'm like excited. Okay. So we're really, like I said, we have a lot of things to do today. Oh yeah, the links. So yeah, we have updated a few links. I'm using the so clean. It's so clean. So I'm using the Beauty Runway palettes, and I found out this is on my storefront. You can find it at Walmart. So Walmart would have it. I'm really big on like the cheap eyeshadow, but look how gorgeous that is. So for today, we want to keep it like brown and pink. We'll keep it around here. That is what we're going to be using. We could go up here, but I don't know. I love the pink too much. I don't know. Should we go here? I don't have time to go back and forth with myself like this. Or with you guys. Here, or we can do here, we can do here. You know, we'll do here because everything seems well placed. Like I can already see what I need to do, like transition colors, boom, boom. Outer corners, first layer, top layer, inner corner. Wow! Who's a pro at this now? We're so good. So I'm gonna use some of this. Beautiful. And mixing in some of this. Gorgeous. And we're just going to use this palette, and we're just going to put outside as a transitioning color. It's all about the technique. If you know what you're going to do, like what technique you're going to do with each color, you're good. I had this crazy green going on, but people were hyping me up. People were hyping it up. You guys were eating that up, so I'm not going to say much. I'm happy about that look, but that's funny. That's the funny part about really like going out there when it comes to looks. Like makeup look, you're just kind of like regretting some. I don't regret it because you're learning, you know what I mean? But this is a really beautiful color. It has to be really professional, very professional. Professional but cute. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Are you guys gonna have a cake or anything like that? After I put this transition color, I'm gonna put some tea. Oh yeah, and the last link that I've added, so yeah, so I've had the shop, my Amazon storefront is there. So if you guys want to shop all the stuff I'm using, these have been said this is from Walmart, so you know. We're gonna do one more round.
Lack of wisdom. What's the first thing? Let him ask. You.
And I think you just circular motion. That's what you're
Because
seeing.
you ask not. Not because God is unable to give it. Let him ask. Let him ask. Let him pray.
Alrighty.
Let him raise.
Next, we're gonna do the outer corners, and we're gonna use this flat brush. This is on my Amazon storefront. Beautifully clean. This used to be black. Look how gorgeous this is.
My prayer.
Beautiful. What kind of cake you guys getting? We're going to use this color in the middle. I'm really liking kind of picking up the color from the camera because it kind of tells me like how it looks on camera. Because a lot of this makeup is like video makeup, right?
Are we together now?
That's what people are like, you don't need makeup. It's like, if you're going to convey a message, yeah, you do.
I can know a man functioning under the influence of the Spirit of God by the results that come from his prayer. Not just his prayer. I need to see the results that come from your prayer.
We're gonna try to go really quick because this is the workshop. I woke up so late. I need to stop doing that. But okay, so here's the other announcement. One way that I wanna, like I said, you have to start reading the Word of God, listen to the Word of God, right? So I've decided that before my get ready with me even begins, I've decided that I'm going to start off by reading the Bible, and we're going to go through a Bible plan, and we are going to use the Bible app, and we're going to read through it. And on top of that, so the way I like to do it, because you shouldn't just read one version of the Bible, I don't encourage it. I feel like that's wild, first of all, but secondly, it's like my mom went to Pixar and got a cake. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, that's exciting. So I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in 356. That is what I'll be using to cut the crease, because I will cut the crease today. Yeah, so I read two different versions of the Bible. I have one that's a physical version, which is, I believe it's the New Message Translation or something like that. And then, or I think it could be something else. I don't know. I forgot. And then I have the easy to read version, which is on the Bible app. And what's cool about my Bible, and that's just why, like, I love it. I absolutely love it. That's actually maybe why I like to do physical, is because it has my name in it. Like, not just at the front, it has my name in the scripture. So if I'm reading Psalms, which I will be reading Psalms and Proverbs as well, I'll go through, because Psalms are fights, and Proverbs is wisdom. So you're fighting with wisdom is what I'm thinking. And then we can change the plan. But right now, alright, bye Liv. Tell your dad a happy birthday. Bye girlies. Have fun, y'all. Be safe. This brush is on my Amazon storefront. But this foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless. Thank you. You as well, girly. We'll talk soon. Bye. It is 11 o'clock and we just finished the first base. Okay, that's fine. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We're going to use now. We're going to use this brush, which is on my Amazon storefront. This set is the links in my bio on the shop Barbara Essentials. Yeah, so we're gonna have. I said this is gonna be base, this, and corner. So.
You see that? The spirit of wisdom is God's customized solution for your challenges.
Look how gorgeous everything is because the brushes are clean. It's beautiful.
The wisdom of the world is universal in application. Like you say,
so yeah, so a lot of these get ready with me. We'll start with the sermon. We'll start with devotional. We'll start with the devotional. We'll read the Bible, and then we'll read my version, like my Bible that has my name in it. Amazing. So when you hear my name, that will trigger you guys to personalize it and replace your name. And yeah, and then we'll start getting ready. So that is a new edition that will be starting tomorrow morning. To be honest, it's supposed to be like at 9, preferably. At 9 makes the most sense. And then I'm going to use this beautiful, beautiful color. I'm just going to layer it over. You don't need all these colors, but if you know your technique, you can.
The person who sells this wine is here. He can tell you. Jews were not foolish people. They knew how to crush wine for kings.
And then my other announcement is that now, because I get so many messages from you guys that just want to like support me and stuff like that, and it's like, first of all, love you guys. Now I have put in the link, obviously you are not obligated to whatsoever, and if you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Barbara Bachoka, Team Canada track and field high jumper, with the goal to represent my country at the Olympic at the LA 2028. But the first immediate goal will be to go to World Championships. Obviously, these training and all that stuff takes lots of time, but it also takes a lot of funding to get to that level. I've dedicated my whole life to it. I'm almost at a decade, or I think I have reached a decade. I'm almost at a decade, reached a decade. And hi, Elsa. Hi, girlie. And I would love nothing more but to document my journey and bring you guys along every step of the way in terms of how it looks, you know, like how that works, how that looks.
See that? As at the time the Lord spoke, the building had not even been expanded. This, when the spirit of wisdom speaks, don't doubt. You can walk on water. And every other
so yeah, sorry, I was just getting distracted here. But hi Elsa, how are you, girlie? How are you up to? Love seeing Olivia just left. So that obviously takes a lot of time, energy, and money. So I actually put my PayPal on the link now. So for those who keep messaging me, want to know how they can help, how they can send, how can they donate, my PayPal is now available there. So if you guys want to make any donation towards the cause, go ahead. You are not obligated to, but every donation is extremely appreciated. And what the F? So my brows are still messed up. Why? How did I get here? Terrible. Getting real interesting in that area. Okay. And then we're going to use this tiny brush, again, that is found on my Amazon storefront, and we're going to use in the corner. So for me, what I'm doing in terms of that, to be able to, you know, help myself out financially, because I'm in the red, is obviously try to become a YouTuber, because I love it. I love creating content. I love documenting my journey. I love connecting with you guys, and I love the fact that you guys are learning. And just like I'm learning from you guys too. Like there's some things I did not know until you guys told me, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool topic because you guys are very smart, right? So, and it's cool. It's the coolest thing ever. So I really do enjoy connecting, but that is one way that I try to do for my stream of income. That's a goal, to have that as my stream of income. But I am not, like, that's not the case right now. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, it's 11:15. And you know what? The meeting starts at, my workshop starts at 11:15. Oh my gosh. We're gonna keep going.
God was able to profess solution, and we're able to host people. Overflow 3 is bigger than overflow 1, 2, and 3. And I mean overflow 1 and 2.
Okay, so next we're going to, I'm going to use this to blend everything out.
Until wisdom creates the way. Then you look and say, why didn't I think about it? Because your small brain cannot think about it, my brother. You need the wisdom of God.
And then I'm going to use the mascara. This mascara is the Total Temptation Waterproof Mascara. You do pretty, thank you. Total Maybelline New York Total Temptation Mascara. Love it.
When there was problem and the people were arguing, and it was almost killing Moses. Moses could not do his work because there were so many people. And God told him, Mr. Man, you are going to.
So I'm just trying to find my brow brush.
Set men, thousands and hundreds and fifties, and then appoint elders to take care of them.
I mean, I'm gonna finish the best that I can. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm late, I'm late. Jeez. But I'm gonna finish as quick as possible. My goal is to get there at 1:15, but I'm not gonna raise my blood pressure for a workshop that doesn't pay me. You know what I mean, though? Like, you know, do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, money talks. Oh yeah, sorry, my other attempt. So these are all like lanes of revenue, but there's no income going through them. Okay, so this is what I'm telling y'all. Okay, perfect. Next, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte to Poreless Foundation in 56, in 356, and I'm going to use that to clean up my under my eyes and stuff like that. Peacefully. Okay, so yeah, my other stream. So there's that. I do have, like, I am applying to jobs and stuff like that. I'm not like not applying, but like I'm just like I've been passing some interviews and they're just not taking me, or I don't even know, or I'm just not getting it. But I have like done a lot of updates on my resume now, so it does reflect like it's AI friendly because now the way they pick the resumes, they use a automatic tracking system or whatever it's called. So I've updated my resume and I've been sending my application, all that stuff. I do have this beauty blender. My favorite beauty blenders are on my Amazon storefront. And clean.
Wisdom is activated through meditation. Meditation. Noisy people, sorry for you. This is where the devil cheats us. We live in a noisy society. If you are not making noise, your phone is making noise. If your phone is
it's interesting that now that it's clean, it's a lot harder to apply. You know what it is? I think it's because I need to wet it a little bit, but I can't. I'm using the Fenty Pore Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder, which is found on my Amazon storefront. In hazelnut, but honey's pretty good too. Like I would get honey as well. I feel like I just have hazelnut, but honey's really good. Honey's the one that I have on my Amazon. I'm interested to see how this applies now that it's like clean and stuff. I don't know. Because you will not come. Sometimes you finish all of those things you have prayed in the night. You just wake up to stretch a little and fire falls from heaven. Next, I'm using the Mocha Mami Fenty Bronzer. Yeah, that's on my Amazon storefront, and I use it to contour. Oh, workshop. It's not that big. Like I don't even know if there's many people that signed up, but it's really not that big. It's the wisdom of God working in your life. Oh, I felt that the other day when you said receive wisdom, do you meditate? No, sir. Then the spirit of wisdom may be there, but you're not aligning sufficiently. Okay. That's why many men of God don't have messages to preach because they write a list of messages and preach one by one. Next, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. You can see that multiple times. It is on my Maybelline New York Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer in 370. That is on my Amazon storefront. The link is in the bio. Definitely check it out. I will shake it. 5 minutes. I will shake it. Whoa. Put it in the back of my hand. Let me see if I can use a brush instead. I normally use the other stuff, but let me see if I can use a brush. I mean a beauty blender. Okay, I kind of like the beauty blender better. And see, before, one reason why I wasn't using beauty blender to do this was because I didn't know like what was the color of the beauty blender. Like I didn't know what color has already been on it. You know what I mean? Because it was so dirty. Now though, I know that the pink one will have the darker. It will be for my tinted moisturizer foundation stuff. And I love the way it applies. I don't hate it. I love how precise I can get. Now before you're like, this looks really weird. we're gonna wrap it up with the Maybelline New York Fit Me Loose Setting Powder, Finishing Powder. And I'm gonna use the large fluffy brush that is on my Amazon storefront. Both of them are on my Amazon storefront. And this just makes everything come together so nicely. I think.
That's what happens in meditation. You offer like a wife gives her womb over to her husband to be implanted with a seed. That's what happens.
Alright.
Humans are not creators. Creation is not just by speaking. It is out of the abundance of
I have 2 minutes and I have not pulled up yet.
Then you're speaking.
Woo.
It's among the process that makes it
I
manifest.
feel terrible.
Not many people will teach you this thing I'm teaching you.
But yes, the other link is my PayPal link. So if you guys want to donate anything, however much money, it does not matter. You guys can go to my PayPal. And the best part is that I get to be transparent. Because you guys do that, I get to be transparent with what I spend it on. So I get to literally show you guys what it's contributing to. So I'm really excited because obviously I'm not going to use it for anything bad or anything like that. If anything, it's just to be able to provide better service. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm gonna do my blush. A little blush action.
The youngest can drop it and the oldest say, are you stupid? Pick that stone. Then he started with the oldest. If the oldest has dropped the stone.
Hey, I just came back from school. Hey, welcome back, girlie. I am so late. Oh, I'm good. I am late for this meeting. The workshop I've been working on, it's supposed to start at 11:15. It is 11:13 right now. Do you see how late I am?
Woman, where are your accusers?
The only thing that's not bad is that, and my makeup brush is clean, which is cool, is that
That suggested the strategy for the salvation of men.
I'm almost done with makeup.
That instead of everybody dying,
All these steps.
caricature out of Satan.
Why so many steps?
Let one man come and let the whole world end.
But how was school, girlie? How was school?
So that one man came and Satan kept looking for him. At a point, the Holy Ghost restrained his hand.
I'm trying to go so fast right now that my hands are literally like hurting. I'm using the Maybelline New York blush in Berry that is on my Amazon storefront. Shop Barbara Amazon storefront.
This is a joke. You can't be in hell. Say yes, I'm here.
Ah, my brows look so messed up right now. How did I not notice that?
And so I died sin.
Ugh, that's annoying.
Give me the
That
keys.
sounds like a full day.
Give me the keys. Give me this.
Oh, thanks. Look at that. Beauty blender bag, clean and beautiful. Put that away. Put all these brushes away. All these clean brushes.
Resurrected.
Was it better to have clean brushes? I don't know about the application. It was actually kind of hard a little
The
bit.
streets of Jerusalem, everybody saw him. And he said, guys, this is it. You will
But I feel like my face is lighter.
firstborn among the resurrected. So let me go to heaven quickly. I'll come back and then you guys will go. And
Okay,
he went
that's
to
awesome.
heaven.
I'm using the Ben Nye setting spray.
According to Hebrews, in the tabernacle became the high priest, and then he returned. The guys went and he went to the
It's 11:15. Oh shit.
all power.
Shoot. Oh shoot.
Satan not power to wisdom.
We need to keep it going. We need to keep it going. We need to keep it
Come
going.
together. Listen, let me teach you something. I walk in the anointing.
Okay.
Many results are not dependent on power and force. Wisdom is really what brings dominion.
Love this setting spray. Ben Nye setting spray. Now I have to go and pick up my outfit. I will be right back.
You engage through knowledge, not just by trying to force things. It's the ministry of the angels to do that. They are enforcers of the word of God. They confirm the word of God.
Actually, before I even do that, I need to do my brows, like I said. So I'm just gonna. Oh my gosh, I ruined my.
That's why
my
sometimes you see me ministering to people and
What
you
is
see me
going on
doing
here?
stupid things.
Okay.
I can hold somebody's hand and the Holy Spirit can say, let that person shout Jesus. And the person just shout Jesus, and then the person is falling. And you are watching. Me too, I'm watching. I'm as shocked as you. We're all watching.
We like it.
The wisdom of the Spirit.
We mess with it.
You will now
Okay,
get
1 second. I'm
run
gonna have to
towards
get
the meeting
changed.
And hold somebody's hand and tell the person to shout Jesus and then do it again. Because it was just copying. This is one of the there with you. In your chaos, the light, the raw material, sit down in that situation and meditate and let creation begin to happen. When you plant corn, the ugliness of the soil and everything is still where the new shoot comes out of.
Ooh. No.
He's brooding over every darkness. You are causing lights to shine in dark. You are brooding over my life. You are causing lights to
All right. So we're here. We made it, but we didn't make the meeting yet whatsoever.
That's when creation happens. You're not going to run away from the challenge and get a solution somewhere. Sit in it.
We're just gonna go ahead and do our hair in the meantime.
Midst of the captivity, I sat down there and a vision was open to me. We run away from challenges. The miracle is right there. Sit down.
We're gonna use this headband. No, we're gonna use a black headband because it's a
My wife,
business type of vibe.
I
If
pray
I can find it.
there's got to be a way. And all of a sudden, you allow him to impregnate your mind. Ah. Brothers
What
and
is
sisters,
that?
I can tell you this. Your life will be wonderful today if you practice this. It will be as if you are putting a trap or a genie somewhere that you are like. Many of us
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the morning prayers, not morning prayers. We're gonna do the Bible study in the morning, and we're gonna meditate in the morning. And we're gonna have it for 1 minute, and we're gonna increase every time, and then we're gonna start our Get Ready With Me, and we're gonna meditate on His Word. I can't wait, guys. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Guys, you know how close to God you'll be? You wanna be like Moses. That's the level you wanna get. Where Moses and God were best friends. Moses is, I think, the only person that God refers to him as his best friend. Like, they were actually buddies. Like, actually, like,
not answered.
it wasn't like, this is my father. It was like, this is my bestie.
Speak to me. And you are just playing. You know, I gave, who did I give an
So.
assignment? Was it us? Or School of Ministry students? You know,
Savvy
sometimes I don't know the
Plus?
difference.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Still do it. Go and play worship. You don't just sit down and beds are just making noise. Worship doesn't distract you. It steals your spirit.
20,
And then you
20.
sit down. Sometimes
20.
for hours, the
Hope I'm not
flesh
super late.
will never allow you sit down. This flesh you see, once you sit down, you just start thinking, but that lady is really beautiful. You see, don't stop. Still sit down there. But my father, you know, to be honest, do you know that I didn't have a good upbringing? Don't worry. This is the flesh trying to distract something. A time will come, your flesh will be frustrated. It will give up. It's one of the benefits of fasting. The flesh is empowered by the health of your body. It takes advantage of food. So when food is minimal, it alters the interruption of the flesh. Yes?
Anyway, so yes, so we're gonna, if you're gonna be my Get Ready With Me lives in the mornings at 9 a.m., we're going to do a meditation and Bible study prayer. I can even give you guys the Psalms in advance. We're going to use the Bible app to do it. And I'm going to also read from my own personal Bible that has my name in it. And where it says your name, you can definitely, where it says my name, you can definitely replace it with your name, right?
And the Lord
So,
will speak to you and say that
Ooh.
100,000, that is your last money. I'm not saying do it. Go and sow it.
sorry, I'm like
You are not doing donations.
trying to breathe here.
Just thinking about it and you carry yourself as
Because we are no longer going to be late. And we're going to do that every single day. Every single day, our start time needs to be 9 a.m. Because, like, yeah, we need to put ourselves first by putting God first. That's how that works. Very excited. For when it, in terms of the prayer stuff, the reason why you don't see me, yes, we are. Daisy, I'm so dead. You realize you were commenting. You're so cute. You're adorable. Daisy's so adorable. I cannot. She's so cute. Daisy, that made my day. I love that. So the reason why I wasn't you guys don't see me in the midnight prayers anymore is because I show up to them on my own now. So it's like I feel like I started live streaming them because I wanted to give me like energy, you know, not energy, but held accountable, hold me accountable to show up. But now I make them. I make them now. Yeah. I'm a little bit late, but I don't like, you just gotta show up, you know what I mean? I'm not too late, but I could definitely do better. Oh, thank you. I can get better, but at this point, I need to stop belittling myself and being mean to myself with the effort I'm putting in. It's way better than no effort. Oh, 10 minutes. We are almost 10 minutes late. I look really good though. Wow. I look like I spent time with God. It must have been because of our plans. Guys, no, I kid you not. You know the Shekinah of God? That's when you spend time with God and you're just beautiful. Your skin just glows. And like society just sees it differently. It's because they see the face of God. And that's why we want to meditate. You will notice yourself after you do the meditation and Bible study, you will notice that your actual physical appearance, like more and more people will compliment you. I swear, I kid you not. I kid you not. That's biblical, bro. That's what happened to Moses, and he was like 100 years old. Okay. I'm not leaving you guys. We're going to do the workshop together. It's just that we're doing a workshop. And I'm 10 minutes late. The workshop's an hour, though, but I am 10 minutes late. Nevertheless. But yeah, I feel like I look really good. And we're going to go ahead and put in some pink lip gloss. I look like a 90s mom. But love it. Love it. Okay. Anyways. Before we start feeling ourselves and become even more late, we gotta switch the chairs. So I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, I know myself. Then again. Like, I'm gonna have to do a lot of work while I'm in the... Oh my gosh, my laptop just restarted. Okay, no, did it restart? Well, at least it's quieter because yesterday it was like boom, boom, boom. Like, it was loud. It was not... First of all, I charged this all night. Wow, this look is really nice. I can't wear earrings because I still want to give my, like, I don't know if you guys know what's happening with my ear. I don't know if I slept with my earring in, but I don't know if it scratched me. So I feel like my goal is always to be like French Prince of Bel-Air, what's her name? Hillary. My man knew that. I was like, over me. I was like, what? Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. I'm like, I'm so sorry. My laptop broke down. Which is kind of true. Like, things are really coming back right now. I feel like I can't breathe. When you stand by your decision, like, I feel terrible that I'm late. I don't feel bad that I didn't skip anything because it's like I'm not gonna be ambushed. You know what I mean? Like, ambush means when people come at you when you're not ready. I'm ready. I stay ready. I get ready. How late am I? Okay. We got this. For me, what's messing me up is Slido. Okay. Slido. Log in. Because there's a slide that like, where are they? Oh my gosh, where is Slido? Why is it not showing? That really sucks. Oh, add-ons. Shoot. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh no. A lot is happening. I was trying to make it cool, but it's not. It's been a disaster since then, so we're not going to use it. Understanding customer interaction. Oh no, it has to be. Oh. Wow, I am just like really behind. That's crazy. Oh. Okay. I'm not even gonna do that. Okay, so just gonna be present. Okay. So this is fine. This is okay. How do I get into the role? Okay. My laptop. Completely. Okay, so my boss like karaoke. I'm like, hi, my laptop completely shut down. I'm back up. I'm back up. Looking for the link. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I need to remove you guys. Maybe not. Well, no, because I can just do the presenter slide. That's not a problem. Okay. Where is it? 10:15. Whoa. How? How? By Gmail? I didn't get any link. In webmail? Sorry, she's saying that she shared a link with me. I'm like, how? I did not get any link. I'm messing with like I did not get any link. I did not get any link. think, is this the right one? All right, so let me just go here, here. This is not the best thing right now, but oh yeah, presenters note. I'm so okay. It needs to be. Okay, perfect. Having some technical difficulties. What is she talking about? She's so. I don't have I don't have a link for this meeting. What is going on? Sorry, this one says. This one says it's for June 18th. I have a feeling like this meeting is a complete I don't want to say dog poo show, but it is And it's up from my end. Like, this is her. Like, if she take it seriously. Take it seriously. The next thing I'm gonna do after this meeting, we look forward to seeing. She's so annoying. Hi. Okay. Let me remove this. I have this. Hello, everyone, and thank you for having me. Today, I want to talk about the importance of truly understanding your
Hey, Barbara.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My apologies for my lateness.
Okay. So I was hoping that a couple of those other people, I know that we're having tech issues across the board for everyone.
Mm-mm.
So I was being more than patient. We have 3 other people that were also trying to join. I reached out to them this morning, and I see now that they're online. Just wanted to give them a few minutes to join. Barbara, are you able to turn on your note taker on your recording?
I don't know how that came on the first time, so right now, no.
You don't have a button, Fifi. Can you turn your button on? He has a button apparently. I don't have that button.
Oh no, I don't have that. I definitely don't have that.
And then what we can do is we can start by just doing introductions.
Okay. Did you want me to take over the screen?
Do that. Fifi, did you hear me? And I'll let you guys know who Fifi is.
Yeah, I'm currently working on it. So
Okay. Yeah, sorry, Barbara, go ahead.
I was wondering, did you want me to take over the screen?
Yes, please.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you, Fifi. Awesome. Okay. My recorder got tired and he said, "Get it? Nobody's coming. Nobody's joining the party." All right. So thank you, everyone. Barbara, go ahead. Take it away.
Oh yes, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you guys for coming. We do apologize for the technical difficulty, but welcome.
So Barbara, let's start off with introductions of everyone this time. We didn't do that the last time, but I think before diving in.
Oh, like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Sure.
because I'd like to
No,
give
definitely.
a couple of ladies that are joining. They're quite interesting people. Some time to join us before we dive in. Because the last time we began, and there were a couple of people who joined us late.
Mhm.
There's one person who told us he'll be joining us a bit late as well too.
So you want the informal introduction, and you want me to start?
Yeah, let's
That's
keep it
not a
casual
problem.
this time.
For sure. Well, I'm Barbara. I guess I'll do a fun fact about me. I'm a Team Canada track and field high jumper, and I'm a social media influencer as well, with the goals of going to the LA 2020 Olympics. And I always bring that up because that's kind of like what I work towards all the time. So yeah, that's me.
I think you should let them know that she also went to the 2024. Well, she was trying out for the 2024.
Yeah, I was definitely working for 2024, but
Yeah, and she came out. She doesn't like to say it, but everyone here thinks it's a great feat. She came out number 5, top 5 out of everyone in Canada.
Yes. It's a different position to be in, but yes, I give glory to God. It was a nice comeback. So
Yes, so she was number 5 in all of Canada, and that's a great feat. So kudos to you. Congratulations, right?
thank you.
Yes, and so she's used to being number 1. Everyone. So when we say that she was number 5, she's kind of like crickets. She's not giving herself accolades to it. Thank you. All right. Right? I'm surprised Kingsley didn't have something stoic to say, because he usually always has a good comeback or a good, comment to say about, still being not the tail.
No, accolade, no. Kudos. That's
Right?
what we hear.
Yeah, not being the tail, but being the head, right? The first shall be, the last shall be the first, and the right. Okay. so that God is just preparing you for the next step. You'll be stronger and greater.
Yeah.
Great job, Barbara.
Thank you, Kinsley. Thank you.
Yeah. The next person I'm going to go with that I see on my screen is Fifi. Fifi, can we see you? Are you in
No,
the cafe?
no. Yes, because my background is it's a very noisy background,
Okay.
All
So
right.
everyone, Fifi is in Ghana. It's coming to us from Ghana. And Fifi has worked with, I'll just give you a short introduction. Fifi has worked with me for a couple of years. He's a designer, and back in COVID, he has worked with me. He's a UX UI designer, and great inspiration, great, creativity. And he's been working with me currently on some more projects and so on. So I invited him today because the business has taken a shift, and we're doing great work together. So I said, you know what, come out, listen to what we are doing currently in the agency. And he says, great, absolutely. I want him to know it's more than just doing digital marketing. So Fifi, tell everybody about yourself. You're on mute.
Yeah, so basically, thank you, Madam Max. That's everything about me. You just summed up everything.
It's not. Stop it.
So yeah, I just have that flair for creative stuff. I just don't see myself as a designer only, but also anything creative. I love sports. I love anime. Yeah, I think reading too and research, that's my strong suit. So that's me. That's me. Basically me. And it's a pleasure to meet you all.
Oh, it's nice to meet you as well, Fifi.
And Emmanuel? Introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi everyone. Emmanuel here. I'm definitely not a Canadian track athlete, but I love sport myself. If you mentioned sport, you're in Ghana, so I assume it's football, right?
Yeah. It's football.
Yeah, I won't make us get into that because we'll get distracted. But I'm huge on sport. I love football. So yeah, just a bit of who I am.
And what is your background, Emmanuel?
I'm from Uganda.
Okay. So Emmanuel is working with us as well too as an associate. He's a footballer as well. That's why Fifi he's saying it. Emmanuel he's great skill set. He studied business and psychology, so he has a great skill set and is growing. Has lots of aspirations as well too. Kingsley, please tell us about yourself.
Hi everyone. Like as Grant already said, my name is Kingsley.
I'm a biomedical engineer in the process of transiting to become a real estate person. So I've been a biomedical engineer for about 4 or 5 years now. I've been active in the field, and I like sports. I might not be actively involved in it, doing it, but I like watching it. I like supporting. But that doesn't mean I have lost my feet. But I am, in fact, sometimes I get into it, sometimes I don't. But I like supporting and I like watching. So that's a little about myself, and I like business too.
Awesome. I'm glad that you mentioned that, where you are currently right now, Kingsley, because the last time you were on the workshop, I know it was very short, you had to dip out, but, Barbara and Emmanuel, they're associates here, and they were like, well, what does he do? So, and we didn't have the introduction the last time, and it was remiss. So I said, this time we make sure that we do that, do a full round table of everyone. So Barbara is covering the finance and wealth management sector. That's why when you said real estate, she kind of perked up. She was like, "Ooh," because that's her sector.
I see.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And then for Emmanuel, his sector is health and wellness. That's why I mentioned fitness, football, because he is more into psychology as well too. But the whole total wellness is his passion. So we can kick it off. And Fifi works more in the operational side of the business. So I just wanted to share with Barbara and Emmanuel. That's why I was hoping that he would come on today, just to share with you that I have all these talents of people in the background operationally that have been working with me, that I pull on their skill sets from time to time. But that's what business is about, right? Like, that's right, Phoebe. That's how we make it happen. As we strive and as we build and as we grow, that's how business comes about. And like Kingsley, he's a biomedical engineer, but he's striving towards real estate and to build his business, right? So he doesn't see it as yet, but he should be saying that he is a real estate agent and he is building his business. And that's where we're going to talk today about customer persona and bridging the gaps. Awesome. Okay, so Barbara, let's begin. Oh, I should talk about who I am. So we all know that I'm Maxine Grant. And Barbara, go ahead. I'll allow you to do the introductions.
Yes, so thank you everybody for coming, and it was cool to know more about everyone and the transitions and the stuff you guys are into is awesome. And like how everyone is health conscious here, that's really fun. So like I said, I'm Barbara, an associate for Creative Bang Lab and a social media influencer. So I've been in the social media field for about 5 years, specializing in increasing brand awareness through strategic content creation and user-generated content. So as an athlete for Team Canada, I've held the #1 spot in high jump in Canada for 5 years consecutively and represented my country in 2022. My goal is to compete in the World Athletics with a strong focus on branding, monetization, and really building a following this time around versus in the past when that wasn't really important. I understand the importance of influence in sports and how crucial it is to connect with your audience. So I've taken my career into my own hands, learning the skills needed to be an effective social media influencer without burning out. I love mentoring others on how to do the same, helping them convey their message to the right people, and I enjoy inspiring others to reach their best no matter what their goals are. Please put your hands together to my co-star, Maxine Grant. She is the founder of Creative Bang Lab Agency, brings over a decade of experience leading market technology staff for Fortune 500 companies. Since launching Creative Bang Lab in 2013, she specialized in consulting for small to medium-sized businesses and developing scalable marketing automation solution. So Maxine really excels in orchestrating a life cycle marketing strategy tailored to innovation commercialized projects, ensuring aligns with original goals. So with expertise in design, optimization, and email marketing, she drives engagement and product adaptation through cross-functional teams and driven through data-driven decision making, shaping the future of customer engagement and brand success.
Thank you. Before we begin, Kingsley, yes, go ahead.
Yes, I'm sorry. A technician is here. I think I might have a drop on my internet, so I might join again.
Sure.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you, Barbara, for that kind introduction. So I think we can continue. I'm just checking my channel to see if those other people are still joining us. All right. So for today, we have our lineup. As you can see, we'll be talking about customer journey today. And what does that really mean, right? I mean, right now, that's just words on a piece of paper, right, on the screen. And then we'll go over to case study. We're going to validate and talk about how we actually put that all together and, look at the proof in the pudding. Next will be customer experience. And so we'll look at some stats as to what the market researchers are saying about all of this. And then we'll have an interactive session. That will be, looking at the good and the bad ways of marketing online and what customer experience is good and what it is when it's bad. And then we'll wrap it all up and like to hear from you, questions, and then we'll, open up the floor. So when we understand, customer journeys, we look at it and we say, okay, what would our customers experience need to be, right? Like we look at it and we say, okay, they're coming to our door. But nowadays, since 2020 especially, things really have catapulted, like fast forward, at a rapid pace. And so when we look at how things have moved through time, I would say from 2008 to 2020, consumers really have taken the forefront of controlling the dollar, right? They really do control the dollar. So I believe it's, what we say in innovation, digital innovation is we need to make it self-serve. So how do we go about doing that? How do we make it self-serve? So what is your customer journey? And so in making it self-serve, what is your customer journey? As a business owner, normally we have more people in the room who have businesses. And so we would ask them this question. Today, Kingsley is busy at the moment, and the few other people that we have, they're a bit late. So we're just going to move forward from this question. So in the customer journey, there are people, right? So there are customers, and it's complete with customer experience, right? So in that customer experience, we want to ensure that the business's brand is at a first time thing that the customer hears about. So it should be the first thing they hear about, and it should be post purchase as well too. It should be a post purchase interaction. So when someone is talking about your product, they should then always walk away with that thought in their mind. So who do we have here right now? When we look at the key stage of who this person is, this person that we're looking at right now is a woman who owns a business. Her name is Jane Devereaux. And her persona is someone who is typical of a business owner in 2024. She's between the ages of 30 to 40. And she is a customer who wants to ensure that the brand of the products that she purchases for her business is effective, right? She wants to know that when she has the vision for her business, no matter what issues that follow, in her business, that there's a deep understanding of technology, right? So when she buys the products for her business, so for example, computers, when she purchases the computers for her business, there's no flaws, there's no issues with it. Why? Because her business needs to continue to run successfully. So Jane would go on to a website, and Jane would need to ensure that when she goes on to, for example, Best Buy, so for Fifi, for context, when she goes on to a big box computer store, Jane needs to ensure that the computers are cost effective, that they will not break, they have a good return policy, and that she could get good insurance on that product. Why? Because Jane has a pain point. She's a leader. She has a deeper understanding of what her businesses need, right? So she will then go online, or maybe she'll have a team member of her business, because it's actually her business not booming yet. So she may need to do this for herself. So she interacts with the company's business online. But you know what? She's not quite ready to buy as yet, right? But the software or the website that she has, looked at for the first time realizes that Jane didn't purchase yet. But Jane opened it up, she touched a few things on the website, and she left, she shut it down. But Jane is struggling because she has some onboarding that she needs to do within her business. And so there's that pattern that keeps her up at night. She's still focusing that she needs to get things done because she's very hands-on. So you know what, Jane, then in the morning again, she's back at it. So she goes back to that website, and she says, okay, I need to draft up the specs and the requirements for what's needed for my business. And she digs into it. So this is a behavioral thing about Jane. She's a doer. She needs to make sure that she gets things done for her team. So she's empathetic. She's an empathetic leader. She's goal orientated. She's a go-getter. And she wants to make sure that when her team has all the products that they need, that her team is able to offer diversity in offering. Okay. What the guy just did right there is called a customer persona. So there is something that is called demographic and firmographic. And there is also something called psychographic. So a psychographic and a demographic is what you're looking at right now. It's all of the details that we do from a marketing research of the ideal customer for a business. Fifi, have you ever heard of any of what I'm telling you about? You're on mute. Fifi, are you with us? Oh, maybe he stepped away. All right, let's proceed. Probably stepped away. To the next slide, please. All right, so what we're looking at here now is the customer journey. So the customer's journey is basically what I was just sharing, the pathway of where Jane Devereaux was when she made that decision to go to that big box computer store. And when she was at that big box computer store, she got there somehow at some point. So for example, she started off either with maybe talking with somebody at lunch and they gave her a referral to a really great company or computer store that has great offerings. Or she probably did just Google research and she just did some searching online. Or it could also be a flyer that she picked up in the mail. Or she could have seen the ad on the bus. There's so many ways, so many different avenues of capturing information nowadays about, businesses. And so that is called awareness. She discovered that her tech business was not reaching its full potential. And so because of this, she needed to find and search out how to get her business more adequate. It could be adequate intel, it could be adequate information. He's having, what did you call it, Emmanuel? Shredding?
He's having a load shedding moment, yeah.
Are you having a load shedding moment, Fifi?
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what's the deal with the connection these last few days.
Everybody's having it, man. I don't know what's going on. We are all trying out here. We're trying. I mean, connectivity is the one thing that at least we can rely on, but it doesn't seem that way anymore. It was the one thing that we could rely on, and they're taking that away. So the next step in the customer journey is interest. Now, you see, she gathered enough information during that awareness step because she closed down her computer. She wasn't ready to buy, right? But she gathered enough information in her subconscious that she began to do more research. She started to think about the needs of her team, and she started to think about where her competitors were or are. So she really started to leverage her customer persona, right? Like all of the things about her customer persona. So her behavior, her personality, all of those things, her pain points, her challenges, all of that started to kick in, right? And so her interest led her back to the computer website. And then now step that kicked in is consideration. So Jane started to evaluate the various marketing consultants to help her, right? To help her to decide with the tools that she needed to make, right? With purchasing her computers. And then there was decision. Right, so there's these various steps that happens through customer journey, right? So this happens not just while making a decision to make a purchase. This also happens with selecting a business. This happens with through making a project decision. Customer journey is multiple touches of gathering information in one local place. So it can be on your website, it could be at an event, it could be multiple ways of reaching out. We used to call it, actually, in digital marketing, we used to call it dripping. We used to call it campaign drips. I don't know if you guys heard of that before. Did you hear about that before, Barbara? You're on mute.
Not in that term though. I've heard of dripping, but not campaign dripping.
I don't know.
Barbara, come on.
Correlated, I just don't.
Okay.
The closest that I know of it.
Okay. Your background is marketing, right? Or is it Emmanuel whose background is marketing?
Mine's economics.
Okay. Is your background marketing, Emmanuel?
A little bit, yeah. It's mainly psychology, but
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess
Okay.
mine overlap.
So, are you familiar with like drip campaigns?
Nope.
Oh man, you see what I mean when I say back in 2008? So, Fifi, have you ever heard of campaign drips? Oh gosh,
I've heard of it
Oh.
and I've read about it before, but it's been a while.
yeah,
Oh.
I've never used it before, so I can't really tell.
yeah. So agencies use this term. Advertising agencies use this term, and what it is like this. It's psychological, actually, Emmanuel. So it's why consumerism really took a big turn. Campaign drips were a way for advertisers to subliminally make people buy things that they didn't want. Have you guys ever heard of that?
I've heard of the concept, yeah, but I feel like you've told me the concept before. That's
Especially in the 80s and the 70s, they used to do it a lot. And then in the 90s and the early 2000s, they slowed it down, and put it up because consumers were realizing what they were doing, and they put a stop to it because nobody was trusting media and nobody was trusting marketing, so they really stopped it, and they started calling it drip campaigns instead. But yeah, and then we used always to say, are you drinking the Kool-Aid? They say things like that. You're drinking Kool-Aid. Like we made them drink the Kool-Aid. So this is a different form of it where it's self-serve. So the consumer buys at their own pace. They buy what they want. And this is why you now put the customer first. The customer purchases when they're ready. So you set up, and that's why they got rid of cookies. That's part of why they got rid of cookies, because it was invading people's privacy, right? So this is part of why the whole customer engagement management purchasing whole process came about. Set up your whole ecosystem, your website, your social media. Everything is now set up with drop down and downloads that have a navigation with a campaign vanity URL that you can track and monitor. Does it make sense?
I did have a question. I'm so sorry because
No, don't apologize. And Fifi, if you're ready, you got your questions, get them ready because Barbara's probably going to beat you up.
So you're saying campaign drip is when you're like indirectly convincing someone to buy something they may not have, and then you were saying like that's why they've switched over to putting the customer first. So is it like a company has one of the they only have two marketing options? Either you're campaign dripping or either you're putting the customer first, or is there like another option?
So here's the thing. They have changed they've narrowed their path by saying, hey, put the customer first. target. Put the customer first. Identify your ideal customer. So instead of doing this, because when you were doing subliminal messaging, it was this, it was wide. Subliminal message is wide. It's like brainwash everybody. Brainwash everybody. And whoever bites and whoever feeds or takes it, then great. The problem is then they had a lot of returns. People were returning it. It's like, what the heck? I don't want this. They had a lot of returns. They had a lot of complaints. Heck, I don't want this. I don't want this. After people woke up, they didn't want it. They had that. Did you not hear about the 72-hour buyer remorse clause?
I've heard of the concept.
Look at Emmanuel. Have you ever heard of that? 72-hour buyer remorse clause. They used to have it. Yeah,
That's wild.
it's a thing.
Those two.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, because of it was subliminal. It was done through cartoons. It was done through commercials. It was done through radio. Like, it was subliminal. It was like over and over. It was repetitive. Cycle. You would hear it. It was just one word, or it was one color. And it was just like, it was psychosis. It was like over and over and over and over. And it's like, you wouldn't know why. You just felt you needed to drink this one thing. Or you felt you needed to just wear this one thing. You felt you had to put your hair in this one way, or it was advertising. It was advertising. So I remember when they said, they were talking about advertising. I was like, no, I don't want to be an advertiser. Because I knew it was psychologically brainwashing people at some point. Yeah. Let's move ahead. And we're going to really fast forward at this point. I just really wanted, because it was just us today, I just really wanted to bump up on that. Okay. So why map the customer journey? I think I just covered all of that. Let's fast forward. Okay. So the conclusion to a call to action, right, is understanding the mapping of the customer's journey, right? It's really just to understand and break down where they're at the stage in their funnel. We call it a funnel today. But before, there's they change up the terms all the time. But where are they in their buyer's journey? It helps the business to understand and segment where the customers are in their buyer journey. When you are able to segment where they are in their buyer's journey, it helps the business to do mass communication to them. When we can do mass communication to them, it helps to drive success, because then you're able to communicate to them at their level. Nothing is worse than communicating to someone and they're not even ready. It's like, hey, you ready to book that meeting with me for that shiny red car? It's like, what the heck? No. What are you talking about? No, I only went to your website once, right? Meanwhile, somebody is like itching and ready, right? Those are the people that you want to communicate to when they are ready. And when somebody's ready, how do you know? Well, there's actually law of averages. If someone is on your website for 30 seconds or more, then you know they're ready. So you put a CTA, a call to action button, in the right place. I'm speaking Fifi's language because he's a UX, UI designer, right? That's psychology. Exactly. Yeah. You're on mute, Barbara. Oh. So UX, UI design, it has a lot to do with psychology as well too. It has a lot to do with human behavior, right? So it's important to understand how people engage, how a customer engages with your assets. That's another term that they use. Creative material, they're actually assets. So you got to put your assets in the right place. So for example, if you want someone to get a quote. Submit that they want to book a meeting. That's get a quote. It's not, get a quote is not just to purchase or buy, but you want them to reach out to you. That's a form of self-serve. Always put that interaction button above the fold. That's a way of doing a call to action. It's great to have it as they scroll down, because that's the new way of communication, is that scroll, that scroll behavior. It's no longer that horizontal going across, because that's the way humans read when they read a book. But because we're now in a technology age, now everything is scroll. So our desktops, which everybody still uses desktops more than mobile, but now that we are segmenting who uses desktops more than mobile, we're in B2B. So businesses use desktops more. So again, it's important to know your business. It's important to know your ideal customers. So when they're ready to buy, you got to be in the right place. Let's continue. All right. So, thanks, VP. Let's move on ahead, because I think I spent a little extra time on Jane Devereaux with the customer persona. Okay, so what we're looking at here is a service that we offer, and it's called Synergy Coaching. This is a testimonial from one of our clients, and her name is Cheyenne Jones. So Cheyenne is an executive who is now an executive. Prior to becoming an executive, Cheyenne, who is a phenomenal personality, she was a mid to senior manager, and she was kind of just like in her head a bit, right? She had all these great opportunities that she was receiving, but she was kind of like, I'm saying no to them right now because I don't know how to prioritize them. And I don't want to make the wrong decision. And I know what that's like, right? I know, I've been there. And how do you transform that power? How do you transform and put it into the right place? And so being a business coach, I started working with a few business leaders. And so doing synergy coaching is a combination of I'll say it's spiritual leadership and career development. And so I help with their financial path, right? So, how do we look at the actual contractual agreements? How do we look at weight and balance of some of the contracts that they take on? How do we look at making sure the balance between life, right? Life and work is balanced. What is the priorities? And how do we get the minutia out of the way? I like the word minutia because I call it also the mushy middle, right? Because sometimes we compromise ourselves, and compromising ourselves is also our extended family, our children, our relationships. We compromise our relationships because of our passion for our work. Our passion for our work, we extend ourselves for our work. It's more than just finances because we're leaving a legacy. And so that's what she was thinking. I got to leave that legacy. But there has to be a weight and balance. So working with her, and a couple of others, it was helping to clear that path and helping them and allowing them to speak their truth and helping them to define who they are and not allowing the world to tell them who they're not. So I enjoy what I do, but Doing the coaching and counseling is my personal faith. So that's what this case study was, that I wanted to share. Can we move forward? I'm going to hand it over to Emmanuel. Are you prepared, Emmanuel?
No.
No.
Charm
Okay.
your way through it, champ. You can do it.
This is customer experience.
Yeah. So, thanks, Maxine, for passing it on to me. Yeah. So, Fifi, just looking at this, you know, our piece here, just talking about today's competitive landscape and where we're at, is mastering digital marketing transformation is crucial for boosting the recommended rates and deposit shares, right? Because I think we can all agree that after COVID happened, things began to shift dramatically from in person to more digital, more of a digital platform. Everything is quick, like Maxine was saying. We're all using our phones, and now even with the psychology behind marketing, everything is designed to somewhat attract you. Even when it comes to color schemes that are more pleasing to the eye, you see, like we even have green here. So, yeah, so, there's an inviting aspect to it that keeps your attention. Um, but yeah, so overlooking customer experience can jeopardize your market share. This is because there's a statistic that Maxine shared with me before. Actually says it takes one bad experience for you to lose a lifelong customer, right? So in this day and age where there's always someone that's trying to replace you. There's always someone that's trying to do what you're doing. It might not be as good, but it only takes one mistake from your end for a customer to be like, I don't like them as much, right? So it's very important for us to stay updated on the trends, because then we're able to gain valuable insights, as it says, into your customer needs and gain that competitive edge. The truth is, I think business in general has shifted dramatically from what it used to be in the past. Because in the past, you could just come up to someone and be able to sell to them. But now, the way the market has shifted is customers have somewhat got a upper hand, in the sense that now we have to impress them. We have to invest more into relationship building and understanding what makes them tick. It can be a bit of a challenge, especially if for all the businesses, when someone hasn't put too much thought into it. But it's a very huge opportunity for you to then get the edge, because not many businesses are focusing on this, and there's no better way to give your customers what they need than if you actually know what they need, because then you're not guessing, right? And it's also huge for discovering how we can outshine our competitors and thrive in the digital realm. So if we look at some statistics here, 70% of financial service providers are going to invest heavily in digital channels to improve the customer experience. And that was 2021. And how much more now, right? Because everyone's starting to realize, oh, if it's going to be digital, then you're not really there to hold the customer's hand. It's different from in person, where you can like assert yourself. So now it becomes a question of how can you engage them with something they're looking at actively. 75% of financial service providers consider customer journey as top priority in digital transformation. Why? It goes back again to what I said about the customer experience. It does not take much to lose a customer, and it takes even more effort to gain customers, right? And that's why we see here it's a top priority. 93% of yeah, Fifi's with me on that. So 93% of financial service executives believe that digital channels will help prioritize their client experiences. And digital service executives, this is this is on the higher end of the scale. We're talking people who are making bigger decisions, you know. So we're talking the bigger fish, if you might say, and that's where the most money is made. That's where the biggest income comes in, and it's interesting to see that 93% of them believe that digital channels are a very good way to create this client experience. And I truly believe that if we did research right now, that percentage is probably going up again, because COVID really damaged the whole in-person vibe. It did a lot of damage to that. And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and I feel like the world hasn't fully recovered, right? So it's just going the other direction. Everyone's like, because remote jobs came into play and people start to realize, oh, I don't need to physically go into the office, you know? Um, Delivery services and apps, for example, like Uber Eats. I think Amazon made, it might have been billions even in that short period, just because everything is shifting over. So the world right now is highly digital, and I don't really see it coming back. I might be wrong, but it might be difficult for people to transition back. So this is why it's just heavy focus on digital experience. Um, we can see 74%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Barbara, was there something you wanted to say about the oh, welcome back, Kingsley.
Welcome back, Kinsley.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we were just talking briefly about how mastering digital marketing can really transform your customer engagement and their experience. So I was just sharing some statistics here. So 74% of financial service providers that are using marketing automation have doubled their conversion rate. This is one of those things that I think explains itself. Doubled conversion rates, that means more money, and everyone is in business to make more money. At least that's
Can I actually share on that?
Yeah.
I actually, oh, sure. In 2022, so so since 2018, I actually started, I started getting, actually, she's bad English, but I started getting headhunted since 2018 because of digital marketing, where my salary doubled, literally doubled. And I had to honestly sit with the Lord, and I was like, is this for real? And it was real since 2018. In 2022, in fintech, in 2022, right after COVID and the reopening was happening in fintech, I took a contract, and because in 2020, that's when I did start the business full time. It was no longer a side hustle. The business was full time now. And I got a contract from a fintech, and they got rid of 14 of their salespeople for me to come in and build the digital customer engagement stream. I built 12 customer engagement streams within 3 months. I can't tell you how much I made. Like, it was crazy. And they replaced the salespeople. The amount of money, revenue they made by having an online system, they increased their business by they profited 60%. The profit was like it was like over and above. It was like 600%. I was shocked. I was shocked by yeah. And fintech, it was here. So they're a Canadian company, but they were also in the US. And the way that they grew, I was shocked by how well they did. I thought, and it was all acquisitions. It was all acquisitions, new business, one-time payments, volume, and it was astronomical. And so, yeah, what these stats, I think, have, I'm sure, skyrocketed since the time of the source of this market research. If we were to pull the stats again, I'm sure they have doubled. I'm working with a client right now, and the fitness, online fitness, is we're doing, the client is a combat sporting fitness business. And it's in 2020, it's a $6 billion business. They said it's prized to become a $59 billion business.
Oh yeah.
So in 2030, right now, can you imagine a $59 billion business in 2030? That's over, so it's a 33% growth. Like, what? And in 2027, it's gonna be like, so we're in 2024, in 2027, it's gonna be, I think, like 27 billion dollars. So since 2020 to 2027, it's gonna be $24 billion business. So and that's all online. That's all online fitness business. So there's still the gyms, but the gyms aren't making half as much revenue. They're not making half them as much revenue as these online businesses are. So once the businesses set up their customer journey, like we just went through, once they set up their customer engagement, once they set up their multiple touch points effectively, once they set up their drips so that the customers can engage with their assets adequately, the rest is history. The rest is all, the proof is in the pudding.
Amazing.
Right? You're on mute, Barbara.
No, I'm just getting excited. I'm like, that's amazing. Wow, that's so much money on the table for the online fitness industry. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's out there. So my client, after I did the market research and proved it to him and showed him, I said, your conversion rate is between, so the conservative conversion rate was 3%. His conservative conversion rate was 3%, and his aggressive conversion rate was 5%. In the Canadian market, he has 5.1% market share.
Wow.
Online business, he has 5.1, and the rest is untapped. The rest of it is untapped. So there's lots of market share for him to gain. When he saw the market research that I gave him, he was like, he sat with it and he was like, huh? Because all along he was looking in the wrong areas. That's where we're about to talk about good customer experience, bad customer experience. He was looking at CrossFit and racing as his competitors. But as I was saying, when you look at your ideal customer, who is your ideal customer? When you really break it down and look at the real truth of the story, who is the source of your customer? And so that's what we do here at Creative Bang Labs. We go down to the nuts and the bolts. We strip it down. Who is your real identify who your target audience is, right? Because it can get muddy. It can be all over the place. That's what these stats are showing. It's the real stats. Real experience. Anyways, I'll give it back to you, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
You're on the last one. Sorry.
Yeah. It's thank you, Maxine, for sharing that. And the last one, 89% of marketers in finance say that email marketing results in increased client engagement and better retention. You know, I think that this slide might literally be the difference between hundreds of thousands and billions.
Yeah.
You know, it's because if someone has a full understanding of what this slide here says, you know, like even Maxine with just, you know, because you have a lot of experience in this field, and you're one of the I always think that when a new trend starts, there's always the first few people to catch on, and those are the people that usually make the biggest change and the biggest impact, right? And you're one of the first ones, Maxine, is because no one is doing what you're doing, right? So I there's lots of people who, if they're presented with this information and they immediately take it on, their businesses, their work is gonna explode, because this is literally the factors that either build your business or break it down. And I think lots of businesses are spending so much money investing in areas that they're not even sure about. You know, you don't even have to worry too much about your competition. Just know who you're targeting and make sure you provide for them what they want, you know, and the rest will, yeah. But
I like what you said. I like what you said about breaking it down, right? Like, don't be afraid to break down your business. I think a lot of companies are afraid to break down their business. They think, oh, but I've been doing it for so long this way, right? I believe in being agile with project management process. The client that I have right now, he's been doing it. I said to him, I go, we're doing your pitch for your sponsors. He was thinking, let's do 50K. I said, why do 50K when you can do 100K? I said, not once in your pitch did you say how long you've been doing business for. I said, how long have you been doing business for? He said, about 3 decades. I said, that's a lot to be said. I said, you're an early adopter. I said, nowhere have you in your pitch have you talked about your accolades. I put on there, I said, let's talk about your accolades. He goes, oh, but let's not put, you know. I'm like, who are we talking about here? After I helped him break it all down, he then said, okay, I got BMO, and I've got I've got this guy, and I've got that guy, and I got that guy. We went from 3 sponsors, corporate sponsors, to 6 corporate sponsors, to celebrity influencers, and now we're talking about a sizable event. Now he's ready to make money. Now he's ready to break down his business. When I show him, you know, how his business is comprised and prized to make money, then he was like, okay. I said, good, now you're ready to go. Right? That's marketing. Because he was looking at the wrong competitors. He's like, but I don't see the competitive analysis. And I said, because you have no competitors. There's nobody doing what you're doing. You're an early adopter. Just like what I'm doing. There are a lot of, that's why I wanted to get out of the digital marketing speak. I am not doing digital marketing. This is customer engagement management. And I was told that 2 years ago to stop calling myself a digital marketer. And I finally listened. And it's working out. So, if you see something happening, Emmanuel, you're very right. If you're seeing something happening, just like a lot of successful business people, when you see something happening in the business landscape, and you see it's effective and it's working, then go. Put the pedal to the metal. If there's no questions, then we can move on to the next slide. And yes, now it's time for interaction. What is a good customer experience? What is a bad customer experience? We're going to put this over to Barbara.
So hello everyone, and thanks for having me again. So today I want to talk about the importance of truly understanding your customer persona and journey, and how failing to do so can render even the most well-crafted ads effectiveness. So we'll dive into an example using a recent ad campaign for our favorite brand, Vaseline Cocoa Butter line. This ad starts with me high jumping, so showcasing my role as a track and field high jumper for Team Canada, and then transitions to how I use Vaseline Cocoa Butter as an athlete to keep my skin healthy and moisturized. We'll compare how this ad performed on two major social media platforms, so Instagram and LinkedIn. These platforms cater to very, very different audience, and the purpose and misaligning your ads content with the platform's audience can lead to lower results. So for the first ad here, we have the analytics for the LinkedIn ad campaign, so featuring the Vaseline Cocoa Butter. As you can tell here, the views are kind of low, so 35, the impression 96, and the average minute view is 6. So it does mean that people have repeatedly watched it, but like I said, the views and the impression are a little bit lower for how big the brand is, Vaseline. So although LinkedIn is an excellent platform for professional networking and B2B marketing, it seems this ad didn't gain much traction. So the numbers are quite low. This indicates that our content might not have resonated with this platform's audience, which are primarily professional, seeking career-related content rather than personal care or athletic lifestyle tips. That's just like what that platform is for. Now let's look at the Instagram analytics for the same ad. So I'll actually play the ad for you guys. I'll replay one more time because it's kind of quick. So this is supposed to cater to the whole 8-second type of ad. So the play time there, as you can tell, so this is the same ad, the Instagram analytics, the playing time there is 21 hours and 59 minutes. The views are over 11,000 and the interaction are over 400. So the same ad performs significantly better on Instagram with a much higher engagement and interaction rate. It's clear that the audience on Instagram found the content more related or more relevant and engaging. This platform is more suited for visual lifestyle influencer content, which aligns perfectly with the ad showcasing my high jumping and skincare routine. Oops, my apologies. So we're gonna get to a question here regarding why these two perform very well. So what do you think is about our customer? Sorry, I just want to make sure everyone can see this. Oh, no. Okay, awesome. So what do you think it is about our customer persona on Instagram that might have made our Vaseline ad perform better there compared to LinkedIn, based on analytics we have shared? So to answer the question, you can either scan the Q code or you can go to slido.com on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, anywhere, and put in the PIN and you'd be able to answer the question. So what do you think it is about our customer personas, so our users on Instagram, that might have made our Vaseline ad perform better there compared to our users on LinkedIn, compared to how it did on LinkedIn, based on the analytics that we have shared? So I'm gonna show the results. So I can definitely dive in a little bit into why that happens. So this ad is a short video that starts with me high jumping, highlighting my role and stuff like that. And then it transitions to me promoting the whole Vaseline thing. So showing it how I use as an athlete. Understanding the customer journey is crucial here. On Instagram, our target audience is more likely to be interested in fitness, sports, maybe beauty tips, which aligns perfectly with the ad content. They follow influencers like me for inspirations, product recommendations, and then insights into my athletic life. This alignment is why the ad performed so well on Instagram. However, if we're looking on LinkedIn, the audience is completely different. They're there for professional content, career development, and networking. And an ad focused on beauty or athletic products might not resonate as well with that audience. So, who are more likely to be interested in industry insight, professional growth, market trend, as we went through? So, this demonstrates that while we understood the customer journey, like using engaging influence led content to promote our products, we understood what would be appealing to the eyes of our user. We failed to match the right customer persona with the right platform. So as a result, this ad didn't perform as well on LinkedIn.
Well, we can give people time to answer this question. What I'd like to share is how we could have made this ad perform a little bit better on LinkedIn, if that's okay.
Not a problem, for sure.
Okay. So just having the experiences on doing ads on LinkedIn and what we've done to have some level of success. I worked with Bell Business Markets, and you know what? Honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. It can be sold on social media, right? The music is very catchy, but there is something that in marketing, and it's called WIFM, right? It's a short acronym, and it means what's in it for me. And what's in it for the customer? What's in it for your customer audience? And with LinkedIn, it's B2B. It's B2B, baby. It's like, what's in it for me? What's the takeaway? What do I get? What do I go away with? And so CTAs literally are king in the selling and the buying game. So what does that mean? If you had maybe a promo code on there, if you had maybe a button where they could click on it and download an asset or a coupon, people would be clicking all day, nonstop, right? That would make that LinkedIn ad resonate and convert a lot higher, right? The catchiness of the video, it still would have, because you know what, people love videos, and people love the music. I just kept listening to it over and over and over again because I love the video. But if it had like a button with a CTA of something for me to get, oh yeah, you better believe people will be downloading that stuff. So that's just some expertise to share.
No, I appreciate the feedback as the subject in the video.
And you looked good doing it.
Thank you very much.
Or maybe, you know what, as you say that, as
Thank
a
you.
subject in the video, maybe what you could have done, maybe you could have hyped up yourself in, being in the video. Maybe you could have hyped up yourself because by saying, track and field, I don't want to say star, but track and field, a national Canadian track high jumper, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, give yourself a hashtag, or, you know what I mean? Hit me up, or hashtag, or, repeat, or, reply back with this hashtag if you support me, or whatever, something like that. Like, people would just want to support you. People just want to support young aspiration, right? People just want to get on that bandwagon, right? That, like, what's in it for them? People want to support young talent. Am I wrong, Emmanuel? Why are you smiling?
Oh, it's true. It's true.
No, you're so right. You're so right. And plus, we have a Team Canada athlete,
If you had put a Canadian flag on that, as your, I'm telling you, put a Canadian flag on that and put Team Canada under it and just say, like this, Team Canada athlete, you know,
Yeah.
put your name as a hashtag in the comments and like it just to support me. I'm telling you, strangers would be supporting you.
And then and then as you run, put like the national anthem.
As I run. Oh.
Put the national anthem.
All right. Whoa.
Yeah. But yes, LinkedIn is more for professionals. But you know what? People are moving into making it more social, right?
I have noticed this shift.
They're trying to make it more social. I see a lot of things about God on there. I see a lot of things about just empathy, about doing things right. Yeah. It is vibely. It is entertaining audience. Yeah, it's true. It's true. That video is really for Instagram. I totally agree. Yeah, but you can turn it around with some content. Turn it around. It's all about the CTA. That's what I said earlier. The call to action, guys. Okay.
So I'm gonna pass this over to my colleague Manny to finish us off. Go ahead, Manuel, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, no, my screen was just taking a little bit to load.
Oh no, it's my phone. I just did it.
Yeah, as we draw close to the end, this is more of a offer we have for you Kingsley and Fifi, only the people who showed up to the actual event. So the package that we're offering is a customized customer persona and customer journey analysis. So what does this include? So here we have a personalized strategy session. So we'll have a 1-hour session with a creative Bang Lab expert. If you're lucky, you'll get Maxine, and you'll talk about your business goals and challenges. I think this is a great place to start because it's a good avenue for you to remind yourself as you tell us about where you want to be and what's stopping you from being there. And then we'll have a detailed customer persona report. Here we have a comprehensive analysis of who your target customers are, including demographics, behavior, needs, pain points, and we use data-driven analysis for this, including AI. I think this part is really cool because you're building a report, you're building a profile for exactly who you're trying to reach, and then your customer journey mapping. I'm visual. A lot of us are visual. I'm pretty sure you'd love to see how it comes together. So, we get like a visual representation of the customer journey from, awareness when they first figure out what you do and what services you provide, all the way to them engaging with them, and like identify key touch points and opportunities for improvement and, actionable recommendations. Kingsley and Fifi, I'm sure that there is specific strategies and tactics that we can use to increase your engagement with customers or clients in whatever aspect you're working in. I think there's, like Maxine said before, whatever it is, there's always a solution to it, and this is what makes us the best at what we do. Now, the benefits, you obviously gain a deeper understanding of your customers because you know who they are, you know what they need from you, and you understand pain points. You'll get to identify opportunities to improve your customer experience. These insights are from Deloitte, PwC, and McKinsey. We've spoken earlier about customer experience and how crucial and critical that is to you being successful, making more money, even looking good on paper. This is a huge benefit. And and then it will another benefit is it's going to increase your engagement and conversion rates. Ka-ching, ka-ching, money, money, money. This one explains itself, and then overall return on investment. I think this might be one of the best benefits, because if you're going to put any amount of money into a project, into work, into anything you're doing, you want to get at least double or 3 times as much back. You don't want to be putting in more money than you're getting back, because it's not too great. So yeah, that's the offer. And if you want to know a bit more, and if you're interested, just stay back a little bit after the event, and we'll get into the details.
Okay. So thank you everyone for your time. I wanted to just ask everyone, seeing that we have everyone here, I wanted to, as a checkout, I wanted to ask everyone if you can unmute your mics and just share with us, what are one thing that you are taking away today from this session? What is one thing, good or bad? Fifi, I'll call you out.
Okay, so thank you all for sharing. I mean, it's been a wonderful session. Most of the key takeaways, I was trying to relate with it in terms of the UI UX perspective, and how I can, increase that traction on how I can deal with my customers, as well as keep them in scope based on the project I'm working on. Because I realized one key thing about the UX part of it is that we mostly are just focusing on just a few number of users, instead of rather focusing on the customers. We are only based on the information or data coming from the stakeholder directly to us, which per my experience, I've realized one thing, that it mostly does not directly relate to the customer in question. So as you mentioned, the CTAs, and then even gaining traction on such social media platforms, I realized, yeah, those are some of the key things we also don't look at in the UX mapping stage. So talking about all these stuff, from the how to build it, from the email marketing and all these things, I realized that, yeah, there are some key stuff that influence even your response from the customers, that would aid you to even become a better salesperson, even in your design work, or let me say in your interface designs, and even branding in total. And it's just been mind-boggling. It's good. It's good. I sat in the session. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Just a response to what you said. Anecdotal feedback, is very good, especially in the area of market research. Anecdotal feedback from the customer is very big, very big. I'm hesitating from saying the word king, because, but I have to say it. It's key. It's very key. It's very important to get the anecdotal feedback from the customer. What do I mean by that? Feedback from the customer without even asking for it. An experience of that is, and this is a giveaway. I give a lot away, guys. My pearls, I throw them all over the place. But what you could do, Fifi, is you could put your business on Google My Business and ask for a review. Put it up there. Put up some of your artwork. And just get reviews. Ask them, you know what, if you really like my service, just do a review. Have a couple of your colleagues and associates and so forth to put up reviews about your business. And then have a few other people. You'll find slowly people will just say, you know what, I really like that service that I got from Fifi. And they will start putting reviews up on your business. That is considered an anecdotal feedback. Reviews that are given about you and your business and your services that, while you're not even looking, you're getting it, right? It's key. feedback from stakeholders are biased. You know, they shed, or they really put blinders on what the truth is. It's kind of hard to get the real truth of what the ideal customer is thinking. Kingsley, are you there? I know he's dealing with some tech stuff, so.
Yeah, my apologies. I've been in and out.
Okay.
Sorry.
We're wrapping up, and I was just asking what was an item or a key thing that you're taking away from our session today.
Oh, yeah. The key take-home message from the presentation today, from the section, in fact, I found it very interesting, but I'm so sorry that I was not really in place to get everything. So I was just giving my ears to what Emmanuel made so emphasize on some salient points, which really give a drive into my future intent. So I know a lot of things will come up from where what he was saying. I know I picked a lot of stuff that could help me in the future, but I am so, like I said, I'm so sorry. So I could not really bring myself together to say, oh, this is what particularly I'm taken away from.
It's okay. I know you're usually more poignant. It's all right.
Yeah. So I would like to know when this presentation would, so that I can prepare myself really, really, really ahead of time and get my other colleagues or friends organized on board as well.
Yeah. So I'm glad you brought that up. So we are doing this bi-weekly.
Oh, bi-weekly, okay.
Yes, that is our goal, is to do it bi-weekly. We would like to get more, like a stronger attendance though. I find that people, they sign up, but then they don't show up. So if we can get more dedicated people saying, yeah, we're actually going to show up, that would be great. Then we can just continue to drive it bi-weekly. But I think I may stretch it out to once every 3 weeks now.
I was gonna say definitely monthly, yes.
Yeah.
So by
Yeah.
week, I was like,
So if I know the date ahead of time, I will really try to mobilize, engage my guys so that we can come on board.
for sure.
Okay, so then, how about I say the next one will be on the 13th of August.
But we'll also send out posts and emails and stuff once it's finalized
Yes.
on the date,
Yeah.
so you don't have to.
Yeah, that makes it formal.
Yeah,
to
I
create
got
that
you.
invitation.
I just looked at the calendar. Barbara!
Wow.
Barbara knows I'm quick.
Literally, so I'm like, we're gonna communicate with everyone.
Yeah, Fifi. Okay. No, it's been good. I know that there was some really good pieces that came out of this for me as well too. Just on the customer experience piece, that was good. I really liked the delivery of that today. That was very good. And Barbara's section as well too. I thought it was delivered very well, very effective. And so I'm looking forward to the next session. I know some people who would like to participate as well too, because this is not commonly talked about a topic, but it is very key. Just as Fifi had shared, Fifi had some people he would like to invite as well too. So, but I think it was short notice, right, Fifi? So, yeah, I thank everybody very much. And I hope everyone has a even better day, rest of your day.
Awesome.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
take care, everyone.
Bye.
I thought we were gonna have a regroup. So, and I love that he like added. Okay, guys, so we are literally done our meeting. We've been together all day. I think I may have another meeting. We'll see, because we often have a debrief. But you know what? This meeting, I hope you guys learned some stuff from this meeting, because I learned a lot of things about what my next move is also. I love it. Now, with that being said, you guys know why I even do these lives. They're to contribute to the dream, to the goal. So I do have a link up on my in the channel area for my bio, that if you do want to support a future Olympian athlete, future world record holder, future, just like, my goal is to be an inspirational athlete to all and get the squad to come with me. If you want to support that, then I do have my PayPal link, and you guys can donate any amount of money. Helps trust. Again, it's not, I'm not forcing you guys to, or anything like that. If you guys do choose to donate by clicking on my PayPal link, that's awesome. If you don't, that's totally okay. I appreciate it. The fact that you guys subscribe to me, the fact that you guys like, comment, share is amazing. And I promise you there will be more things coming out for you guys in terms of like products and stuff that you guys could actually use that's important to you guys. But I've learned a lot about this. First of all, I'm gonna go through all your lives. Wow, so many of you guys came on live. I'm so sorry. Okay, so hold on. Sorry about that. I was in a meeting. Love the fit. Thank you, Daisy. I'm happy your day. Love the fit, Slay. Thank you, Daisy. Hey, girly. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Lynn. Chair. Wow. Hi, Chair. I can't believe I missed you guys. Hi, Izzy. Hi. Oh my gosh, the squad came. Hi, Lynn. Do you have the jelly blush? It's not. It's me, Isabella. I love you, Izzy. Of course. Hi, Isabella. I remember you, Isabella. Hi, girly. If I know it's late, but if you guys go back and watch this live, hi to all you girlies. I am back. Hi, Livy. What time is it? 12:44. I missed you. I'm sorry. I'm finally done doing homework. Me too. It took me 2 hours. Insane. Good job, Daisy. Thumbs up. You still in the meeting. Thumbs up. You still in the meeting. Barbara looks a bit bored. BRB, I need a snack. More like a well-deserved snack. Ugly. Just joking. You're pretty. No. What's her name? Daisy, are you back? I'm so sorry, y'all. I was in a meeting. I'm sorry. But I'm happy you got your work done. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. So what I'm gonna do though, I am gonna hop off live. I'm going to take some pictures, which you'll see. I'll post them, and then I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna take some pictures, which I will post them. And then I have to do the interview stuff. That is so important to me. Like, that needs to be done today. So I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna sit right in this spot and just get this done. And yeah, and I might have to use the tablet. Wait, hold on. I'm at a meeting. We're joining this. Yeah, the workshop. Let me just. I always watch the Olympics. I always watch the Olympics. And I'm going to do it again this year because I do it every year and I just can't stop watching it. Okay. So yeah, so I'm going to get something to nibble on. I'm going to take a pictures. Then I'm going to get some sugar. Then I'm going to do my interview stuff. After my interview, I'm going to do my content. After my content, I'm going to do my jump lap stuff. After the jump lap stuff, I'm going to do the CBL stuff. So today's going to be a really productive day. I'm really happy you guys spend this whole day with me. Like, yeah. Am I going to come back live? I kind of want to. I feel really cute. But you know what? Instead of just coming back live and feeling all cute and stuff, which is totally fine, I think I will. Might as well. But what happened if it asked me for, because I have to do the presentation. So if it asks me for the stuff for the presentation, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. But you know what? Until we get there, once we get to the presentation part, then we'll depart ways. Because I can maybe get help from you guys. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I feel like technically speaking, it is better for me to do it without you guys there, so that I can use my tablet for any like answers I need to any answers I need to answer, you know what I mean, for the quiz and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go get some candy, and I'm gonna get some candy. I'm gonna do the quiz. I'm gonna shoot the stuff. I'm gonna do all that stuff, and I'm gonna come back and work on creative Bang Lab stuff, and then we can talk. Yeah, I think so. All right, we'll talk soon. Bye guys, thanks for joining me, and I'm sorry to all the girlies that were a part of the live and I didn't say hi to you guys because I was in the meeting. So sorry. Bye y'all.